Previously on Plotty Time.
First scene there, Syintist. Who did you love the most?
I think it was like the cowardly sexual predator guy.
It makes more sense that he'd have like blade arms and hurt people better than just little fucking torque punching.
Well, let's get back to the child running around the prison. Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Get out of here, soup face. You're offending my Tokyokan guest.
And on the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
That's it. You people have stood in my way long enough. I'm going to clown college.
All right, and my name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, soon all of you will be like me, and then who will lock you up in a cellar? Welcome to Potty Time. So we're going to start this week a little bit different.
Oh, yeah?
New segment. It's not going to be every week.
Coronavirus lockdown of the week?
No, I wish. No, this is I'm still working on the name, so bear with me. But this is a new segment called Poppascotch's Correction Crevice.
I like it.
Where we talk about the things we fucked up talking about last week.
Oh, wait, we did or you did?
Well, actually, these two are, one is all of us and the other one's definitely me.
I assume most of them are going to be you, but
there's going to be a lot. We do a lot of speculation without looking stuff up, so
nice.
This may be a weekly thing.
To make sure if we were right.
Well, the first thing we were talking about the word limbus. I don't remember who or in what context that was used.
What the fuck did we talk about? Limbus? Is that even a word?
Yeah, because we said it was a cloud, remember?
Cumulonimbus, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Cumulonimbus is the cloud.
I think it was meant to describe someone who was limber, but that is not the actual term. Use of the word, it actually means the border or margin of a structure, especially the junction of the cornea and sclera in the eye. So it's a part of the eye or the edge of something.
Wait, what game was that? And we talked about a limbus?
I believe the context, like I just said, was someone said that someone was limbus, as in having the characteristic of being limber.
Oh, well, we are dumb.
Yeah, maybe. That doesn't even... I don't even remember that at all.
Well, we went on to say how it was actually a type of cloud, but that is cumulonimbus with an N.
I remember that part because I know we were joking about it because we knew it was a nimbus.
Because I knew it was an act, wasn't really, but all right.
The cumulonimbus cloud is the one that is a towering mass with a flat base at a very low altitude and often a flat top.
Mm-hmm. Flat top.
It's like haircuts, the best.
Exactly. The best cloud, best haircut. Boom.
Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Villain.
Yeah.
The other correction to make is that I was talking about Creature of the Black Lagoon, and I mentioned how there was a TV series of it, and it was really dark, and Chump Slap, you said that sounds like it's right up your alley.
Yeah.
The show was actually Swamp Thing, not Creature from the Black Lagoon.
You fool.
I saw there was a Swamp Thing, but I was like,
that can't be what he's talking about.
No,
he's that Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I wouldn't be that fucking stupid to mix up Creature from the Black Lagoon and Swamp Thing. What am I, an asshole?
Exactly.
All right.
I like this section. We should do this. Yeah, I like it.
Well, if we screw stuff up, then, we'll go ahead and jump on it.
Well, we can't do like all we screw up because we'll just talk about that all week.
I'm going to screw up one thing on purpose every week, see if he catches it.
All right, I like it too.
And that is the end of Poppascotch's Correction Crevice for this week. So let's kick it into the normal stuff we do, and we're going to start with Dr. Syintist this week because he always has the best, the most fun, the most to add for what did you do this week, what did you watch, play, what's going on.
I actually did some stuff, so shut up.
Whoa. Fuck off, Dr.
Coronavirus
Syintist.
Joe.
He bought a lot of toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Yeah, a lot.
Nice. Now you're selling on eBay like a real businessman, right?
Did you see that guy who bought 20,000 things of hand sanitizer and Amazon won't let him sell it?
Good for him.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Well, it's because
People
it was
are dumb.
made yes. It was, now that it's a national emergency, part of it is making price gouging completely illegal. So all these people who are planning to resell
Yeah.
will just be breaking the law.
That's hilarious.
So, as we say here, the official Plotty Time slogan, fuck 'em.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that applies, I guess.
Every time.
Anyway, let's get
what
back
were
to
you
what I was
saying?
doing.
Oh, that's it? That's all it's... Okay.
No. I finished Outsider, the season finale, which is interesting because it was labeled season finale and not series.
But it is a series finale?
It says season. I don't know.
So there might be another season.
Yeah. But it was really good. It kind of boggles my mind that I don't like Stephen King or Stephen King movies, but things that are based on Stephen King's things I like.
Interesting. Because usually the stuff that's based takes like the core concept of what's going on and then completely does its own thing.
Yeah, but like Haven's one of my favorite shows of all time and has absolutely nothing to do with Colorado Kid, even though it's based on it.
No, not at all.
But yeah, Outsider's good. Check it out if you can.
Is that an HBO series?
Yes.
Oh, rich man.
I know, right? Let's kick it over to you then.
I'm not even done. He's not even
I'm
done,
not even
man.
done.
Oh, come on. All right, fine.
Fine. Kick it over to him if you don't want to hear what I did.
No, what else? You play games?
I did a little bit. I played a game called Indivisible.
What do you do?
It's just like an action game, indie action
Sounded
game.
like a math game.
Sort of. You have a bunch of people. It's pick a bunch of people up and you can pick a party and go do things. It's interesting. Play some Lego Avengers. I watched like the first half of the new Doctor Who season.
Oh, yeah, with the female?
Well, it's the second season with her, but
Ooh. Is it scandalous?
it's getting good. It's really interesting now. I don't know why I stopped on the 6th episode, but
All right, cool.
and since Poppascotch doesn't want me to talk, you can go ahead.
You really put a downer on Syintist.
Yeah, really.
I'm so sorry. How will he ever recover?
He wants to hear my good movies.
No, not at
My
all.
slappers that I've been watching this week.
I want to hear how he has coronavirus. That's all I want to hear.
Nobody's got coronavirus here yet, probably.
He can't
All
get
right.
tested yet. Anyway, on to me. What did I do this week? Thanks for asking.
All right, yeah, let's have it, Chump Slap. What'd you do this week? What have you been playing, watching? What's going on?
Played a little Control again. Yeah. Still not finished with it, but I think I'm getting close.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Where are you?
I don't know. I can't
What'd you do last?
just talk to my brother a lot
Oh, okay.
because you can
just
keep getting
go.
back to him. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Good.
Yeah. I figured because I'm getting a lot of side missions now, too. But yeah, it's still good. Still took me another 5 tries to beat that clock spewing monster.
Yeah, the key is to not try and push it.
Yeah.
Yep.
After 5 more tries of trying to push it, I'm like, okay.
It's
I'll
like a
take
Dark
my
Souls
time.
boss in that way. You don't try and get that extra hit in. You just wait.
Yep. But I watched a bunch of slappers. Phew.
Oh, buddy, let's hear about him.
I watched this movie called Killer Sofa.
All right, but you Poppascotch.
I can always count on you to watch a movie about an inanimate object that murders things.
Yeah, exactly. You know how much
Always.
I love rubber, so this is right down my alley. It's about this lazy boy that falls in love with the person who owns it and kills other people that come close to her.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking good. I want to go.
Killer Sofa, you said? I gotta write
Killer
this down.
Sofa. Yep.
That's a good one.
Watch this other movie called Empathy Inc., where
INK?
yeah, INC
Okay.
Oh,
Incorporated, where you go into like a virtual reality. It's like kind of like a Matrix thing. You put these, and you got to live somebody else's, somebody who has less than you. Like you put it on, you go live a life of a bum or something for a couple minutes, and then
a less fortunate person.
yeah, then when you get out, you're like you feel better about your own life.
So instead of having regular empathy, it tries to force you to have empathy.
Yes,
That sounds
but
terrible.
it's different because there's a twist.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
It was
Shit.
It was pretty good. No, again, it wasn't that great.
Well, are you living the life of someone who's actually a bum, or is it just a fake scenario program thing?
You live the life of an actual person.
Gotcha.
The guy finds out halfway through the movie, and then yeah, it's pretty.
Gotcha.
It's pretty neat.
I mean, I would have
different.
kind of assumed that anyway, because why would you feel empathy for something that was made up?
To
feel
put
empathy
you
for
wouldn't
made-up
feel
things.
empathy for them, for people in a similar situation.
Yeah, but then why would you have to go to a program? You could just read a book or something.
It's for people who don't want to read books.
What are we, nerds? Jeez.
Dork.
Sounds terrible.
All right, whatever.
Let's go do some equations, guys. It'll be so cool.
I watched this movie called Bliss.
Ooh, I heard a little bit about it.
I didn't like it, really.
Okay, then.
It's about like some artist junkie who
You got to stop right there. I don't want to watch
shit
it.
gets weird. Some type of vampire thing happens.
Oh, it even got dumber.
It's a vampire movie?
Yeah, it's weird. She starts drinking people's blood and stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I watched this movie called Digging Up the Marrow. I don't know if you ever saw this. It's like a mockumentary.
Mark Rosewater?
No.
Oh,
I don't know who Mark Rosewater is.
he makes magic cards. Called them Morrow.
Oh, no.
God. Jesus.
It's got it's got the dad from Twin Peaks in it. And
Okay.
And he like
Ray Wise?
yeah. And he's like, I know where there's monsters. And this documentary crew goes and tries to
I
find these
may have
monsters.
seen that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
I think I have seen that.
And then yesterday in the feeling of the season, I watched Saturday the 14th.
Ooh.
That's a comedy, right?
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
It's supposed to be like a spoof one, right? Like a scary movie.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the original. It's from 81.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I did watch one movie. I watched The Adjustment Bureau the other day because you guys were talking about it that one time.
With the hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie that's known for the hats. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Kind of annoyed me, but
Exactly.
I was expecting a lot different because we talked about it in reference to Control. So when I saw it was like not what I expected at all.
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing like Control. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but those are the only slappers I found this week. I'll be going back to look for more later.
I can't believe you find that many each week.
I know.
It's very impressive. Do you feel sometimes pressure from this expectation that we need you to report back with like 4 shit movies every week?
No, because I watch at least 16 shit movies every week. So
Okay, great.
And if he ever doesn't, he can just say, I didn't do anything.
I know.
Well, I'm still waiting for you to check out Banshee. Have you watched that yet?
I was tempted to this week, actually.
I watched the first episode, never watched it anymore.
I watched the first episode 3 times. Couldn't pay attention to it.
It's okay.
So,
You're making the effort. That's what I appreciate.
I'll try it again, though.
so Poppascotch,
Okay.
what did you do while you were supposed to be stuck at home?
Yeah, what'd you do on your quarantine?
Got quarantined, and then I'm still at home.
Yeah, thanks for giving Tom Hanks coronavirus, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude, he was in a whole other country.
I know. I
How
saw
did I
you
give
flew
him-
to Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Let's not start this shit.
All right, you're right.
What did I watch? I watched all of Fleabag, which was a really great show.
Is that an Amazon original?
It is.
Is it a
It's on
cartoon?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Not what
Phoebe
I'm
Walker-Bridge. She is a struggling cafe owner, and it's about her life, and it's really good. And it's like 6 episodes per season, and they're like 25 minutes,
Yeah, that's watchable.
so it's easy to get through. Watched the 3rd season of Sabrina, the Teenage
Not the
Witch,
Teenage
whatever.
Witch.
No, what are they calling this one?
Sabrina,
Something. I thought it was just Sabrina.
Brina, Bobina.
That's it.
Banana
So it's
Fana
Sabrina,
Fofina.
Brina, Bobina, season 3. And then I also caught up on Catastrophe, the last season, which actually came out like a year ago. I just watched it now.
What's that?
That's the one with Rob Delaney.
Oh, yeah, it's too
On
serious.
Amazon as well.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it is a little bit serious, but I figured I've been watching it this long. I can roll through another 6-episode season of half-hour episodes.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. Well, I'm stuck at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I still have other stuff I watched. Usually it's like, I didn't watch it.
All right, well,
but,
we'll go talk about the game and interrupt him like I did me.
No. So I also watched Mark Maron's new special he put out.
Oh, yeah, how
Oh,
unfunny
he
was
has a
that?
special?
He just came out like Friday or Thursday or something like that. It's fine. I mean, if you like his stuff, you'll like his special. Like I listen to his comedy specials, like his hours of stand up, but I don't ever listen to the podcast.
Yeah, me neither.
Just too much pontificating.
Right?
Oh, No, not from Mark Maron.
I know, right? You know what you're getting, I'll tell you, with Mr. Maron there. And he's great on Glow, too.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Maron was good. I'll give him that, though.
I liked Maron, too. But not, yeah. Anyway, so what did I play, guys?
Chell.
I didn't play Chell, actually. I think we got a session going tonight. Everything's canceled, so our whole hockey season just got canceled. So
Nice.
The whole team's like, what the fuck are we going to do with all this free time? And someone proposed, hey, let's just all get PS4s and play Chell.
And you're like,
Did they actually say Chell, or are you putting that in their mouth?
No, we referred to it as Chell, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we said, oh, that's the colloquial name for the new NHL game. And they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, Chell seems cool.
yeah, I'll get Chell.
So like 4 people bought PlayStations, and we're
So
starting up.
you're going to whoop ass?
No, because some of them are a little less skilled in the video games.
Oh, so you're all on a team?
Yeah, like we.
Oh, I thought you were going to play each other, like have.
Oh no, I would whoop their ass. If we
Oh, so
played
you're
each
not going to be goalie now?
other. No. I mean, you can be, but that's Corey's job. That's his thing. But anyway, so I played the Division 2.
No.
Wow.
The DLC?
Now, let me explain. The new DLC came out.
Yeah.
The Warlords of New York. So
you get a special suspender blueprint you had to get to.
no, I didn't get the holster blueprint, you dick. No, I'm playing through the mission. It takes you back to New York, and you basically have 5 districts and 5 badasses you need to kill, and then you get to kill the main boss. So there's actually story missions to do now.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So it's not a grindy waste of time with no reward. It's a grindy waste of time with a couple main missions.
I can't believe you're still playing the Division 2.
Why? If he enjoys it.
Because he has 1,000 other games you could play.
I know. I have so many to play.
Yeah.
So many. But I'm getting trophies, and that's what matters.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
all that
all that
matters.
matters, really.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Sorry to question.
but I also pre-ordered, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I pre-ordered Doom Eternal.
Oh, me too. I just did it today.
I hope you do it again so you have another 2 copies coming.
That was only the one. Fuck you. I also thought it was very interesting, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but when you go to pre-order the game, you know how every game now has like the regular edition, the special edition, the collector's edition, whatever.
Yeah.
There's like several different ones. So when you go to click and order the regular edition, it'll pop up and be like, oh, here are all your other options, and this is what's different. So you're like, oh, maybe I would like the special edition. It's, $10 more and I get free DLC or whatever. They give you that option, like right there before you check out, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you select and put in your cart the most expensive edition, they don't even fucking bother with that.
Well, yeah.
They're like,
yeah,
oh,
why
great,
would they?
super
'Cause you
sale.
already picked what you want.
Yeah. And what are they going to do? Upsell you on something you're paying the most for anyway?
No, but it seems a little
You could pay
dishonest.
$10 less and not get this.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
It's $10
Like, well,
off on Amazon right now.
I just
I'm not
thought
gonna
they'd
play it
show you
anymore.
like all of your options, but instead they're just trying to get you to the most expensive option.
Yeah, it's called upselling. It's what people do.
Classic. So you bought the digital version
I did, yes.
for $60?
I did, yes.
Fool.
I bought the regular version for $50, and I get a free controller skin with it.
Well, aren't you fucking cool? That's great.
Wait,
You
what
showed me.
is that? Something in the game? Controller skin?
No, it's a controller sticker skin. I guess it comes with.
Oh,
the
you
game.
got to put it on your controller? That sounds terrible.
I know. I don't plan on doing it. But
Dude, they don't. I got one for Resident Evil 7. They do not work very well.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was like grip tape or something they put on the bottom.
yeah,
but
right.
How many controllers do you have, Chump Slap?
1, 2, 4.
All PS4 ones?
Yeah, just PS4.
Well, just PS4. Yeah, 4. Other controllers about 12.
I had 3 PS4 controllers and I thought that was a lot.
No, 2 of them are broken.
Oh.
And then I have 2 on a rotation.
I have 2 on a rotation and a semi-broken one that's an emergency one in case the other 2 stop working.
Well, they're not totally broken, but like the sticks drift and stuff.
Mine I cracked by squeezing and twisting it.
Classic.
Yeah, fucking time trials. Get you every time.
I know I definitely broke one and got rid of it. I have 2 others that I got when my PlayStation 4 was pretty new. And I don't know if I played them too much or charged them too much or something, but the battery's like an hour.
Ah, that's fucked up. I never had battery problems with them.
I did with the ones that originally came with it, but after that, the ones I have a gold, a red, and a blue. Colors, they're not like special controllers or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 reds.
I got the 20th anniversary one.
Oh,
Very jealous about that.
Rockefeller chump slap over there.
Shit, yeah. I think I got it
Rockefeller
off
chump
Dagnus.
slap. Not chump slap Rockefeller. Rockefeller chump slap. Nice. All right, so that's
Throw
all
some
I
news at
got.
us.
Yeah, is there any news? You got any news?
Dude, I have a buttload of news.
Ooh. I like butts.
And he likes loads.
Nice. Did I say loads? Anyway.
He's a buttload.
Some fun. Let's start with the fun stuff. You guys are familiar with the game NBA 2K, right? Like you're aware it exists.
Yeah, I've heard
Sounds
of it.
familiar.
Yep. Well, with the NBA, and this is from Destructoid, this blurb I'm going to read. With the NBA suspending the season, NBA 2K20 doesn't know how to interpret that previously scheduled games aren't on the schedule anymore. The culprit is the NBA Today mode, which lets you start a new franchise mode from the exact day it is in real life. However, when starting it up, NBA Today tries to simulate games that don't exist, sending it into a spiral that ends up with the game crashing.
That's weird.
Yeah, you think
Why would it have to be online for that?
you think it would just simulate the game anyway?
Yeah.
Right, like why does it sync up? Whatever it's syncing up with to find the schedule, the schedule is now not populated anymore.
Yeah, but I
So
was wondering why they wouldn't have the schedule just in the game. It can't take up that much memory.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, I know what you're saying. I completely understand, and that's a damn good question, scientist.
It's not like
But I just thought it was funny that the real life scenario of games getting canceled because of the coronavirus is actually crashing the game.
that is kind of funny.
Damn, it's canceling.
It's canceling
The game.
NBA 2K too. 2K also.
Other 2K news is 2K games are going to make football games again.
Yay.
Have you guys heard about this at all?
Oh, so they're gonna fight against Madden or NCAA?
Well, supposedly, Madden has the exclusive football simulation rights, which means any game that's more like can be interpreted as a football simulator. Anything that's more arcadey, like remember NFL Blitz or those,
Yeah.
2K will be permitted to make with the official NFL license.
What if they get the XFL license?
Ooh. That'll be who wins this race. You just wait.
Like Betamax.
Yep.
But that's the 2K news I got. That's 2 things. A couple other pieces of news. They're the company that makes The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077. What company is that again?
Red.
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red. They announced that as soon as Cyberpunk 2077 is released, they're immediately starting development on a new Witcher game.
Ooh, it's for 6 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 6
I still
years
haven't
from
played
now.
3.
Me neither. I hear it's great.
Yeah.
I hear it's good too, but I don't feel like I have the time to put 200 hours into a game
Yeah,
anymore.
it's like playing a Fallout or something like
Yeah.
that.
60, 70 hours I can manage. I can finish that in like 3 months, but 200 hours would be playing forever.
So a lot of people are excited about it. They love the Witcher games. They love the Witcher TV show.
Yeah.
And here we are. Also, big news this week that I don't know if any of us give a shit about this at all.
I'm assuming not because I don't even know.
Scientist doesn't.
Yeah, I guarantee I
For
don't.
sure.
No, I know scientists won't, but Call of Duty has almost out of nowhere released a free version of Modern Warfare called Warzone, which is just their take on the Battle Royale franchise
Oh,
or
it's like
Battle Royale game.
free forever? I thought it was just limited.
I don't know if it's free forever. It's free to play now, but people hearing this, it might be delayed by a couple weeks, so you may not be free anymore.
Are we
I
allowed
don't
to
know.
play Battle Royales now with the
Yeah, I
virus
don't know.
out
100
there?
people getting together in a room.
I think if you kill them from far enough away,
Oh,
like
okay.
no melees because of social distancing.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, coronavirus.
Which is
Joe
never a
knows.
fucking phrase I've ever thought I'd ever have to use.
Yeah, I've been doing it for years, and now it has a word.
Yeah.
I remember I saw a thing that the introverts won.
Yeah, I
Like
saw
all
that a couple of
sports are
times, too.
canceled. All social interactions are canceled. Everything's fucking canceled. You have to just sit at home and post up
Yeah,
inside.
it's pretty nice. Must be nice to have that luxury.
Yeah, I know.
To what? Post up inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, to not have
Then I have to
leave
go to
your
work.
house.
Oh, it's not bad. Then you get a little stir crazy and things start getting weird.
Oh, that sounds selfish. Think about the other people.
Yeah, think about us jerks who have to work all the time.
Coronavirus Hitler.
But it doesn't affect me at all. Why would I care?
Because you could affect other people.
Yeah, you could be a carrier.
What are you talking about? I'm already staying inside.
Yeah, but you're the one saying you're stir crazy, and I'm saying you're selfish.
You're selfish for being
I can still.
crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How does that work?
All right, that doesn't make
You know
sense.
what?
All right.
I'm moving on. Last piece of news I got. Second last piece of news. Control, they just announced through a creepy video, the Control game that we were just talking about. It is going to have new DLC coming March 26th.
Didn't we talk about this before?
Yeah,
Yes, but we didn't have a
say what
date.
it was.
Oh, it's the same day Borderlands DLC comes out.
Ooh.
It's called The Foundation, and there's literally no details about it yet at this point.
Has something to do with the foundation of the old house.
You go in the basement.
Yeah.
But also, Control has now moved to PlayStation Now, so if you're a subscriber to that, you can get the game for freezies.
With your monthly subscription.
Yeah, with your monthly subscription fee, yeah.
Yes, or your yearly $60 subscription.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Until you stop paying it, then you don't have it anymore.
Right. But that's the same with every game we got on PlayStation
Yeah.
Plus.
It's true.
So, last piece of news, probably the biggest one, which is completely and 100% unverified.
Oh, I love the best type of news.
I know, right? There's a rumor going around that PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox, which I just wrote down as Xbox Fantastic.
That sounds about right.
I like that. That's a way better name.
Can we just call it that? for, like-
Fantastic box.
Fantastico.
there you go.
Get the Latin crowd.
There's a rumor they're going to be delayed due to the coronavirus and manufacturing.
Well, I assume so. They're
Yeah.
probably made in China.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so nothing's for sure, but there's a good rumor it's going to happen. That's all the news I got for this week.
Made me wonder if my Theros stargazing stuff was going to be postponed.
I don't
Because
know.
those are usually printed
They
in
might be
Canada.
printed in America.
Maybe.
I pre-ordered a Nintendo game of Jay and Silent Bob Bar Brawl or Mall Brawl.
Like literal Nintendo game?
Yeah.
It was out already?
It's not out.
Oh.
I pre-ordered it about 4 months ago, and it just got pushed back another quarter.
What are you going to play it on?
Nothing. It's just a collector's item.
Oh, it's not really a game?
It is actually a game.
Oh.
You could play it on Nintendo, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
So it's a cartridge you actually buy that you could play, but you're just getting it for collectible purposes.
Correct.
Awesome.
You
Yep.
could probably download it on Steam and play it.
Yeah, it's free on Steam to play, but
I would imagine it's terrible.
it's 8-bit.
That's not the part that makes it terrible.
I think it's like a Streets of Rage type
Awesome.
of game.
So that is news. How about we get into this game? How does that sound, guys?
Ooh, let's.
Oh, the one you thought was going to be the best scotchy ever.
No, I said the most scotchy ever.
That's what I meant by best scotchy.
Yeah.
Is it the best, though?
It means it
No.
sucks at being a Scotch.
Yeah.
So okay, whatever. All right, the game we are talking about today is the PlayStation 3 classic Haze.
I never even heard of it. so-
Did you play it?
I believe I played the demo.
Okay. I thought you might
It
have
was
actually
released
played it.
May 20th, 2008. Developed by Free Radical Design and published by Ubisoft. It's an action game / first-person shooter written by Rob Yascombe. Now, I remember when this game was teased, or it was coming out, it was at a time when PlayStation 3 didn't have that many new games. Like, they weren't coming out at a clip, like a good clip, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I remember seeing this and everyone being like, oh, that's the next game we're going to buy because it looks awesome.
I don't remember this game at all.
I know. I remember the cover. I've seen the cover a lot. And
Yeah. So have I.
used game places.
Probably on YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's in that bargain bin at the car wash for like $3 games.
Yeah.
At Kmart.
That's where you'll find it. That's where you could have found it, I don't know, 12 years ago. But this was my pick, so I guess I'll give us the quick rundown.
I like how it's set in the distant future of 2023.
No, that's
Yeah,
when he was
man.
born. It's set in actually 2040 something.
Oh, I thought it was
The
2023.
game takes place in a dystopian future where the Mantle Corporation rules the world with a drug called Nectar. This Nectar drug allows soldiers to fight longer and harder, but also makes them, unfortunately, hallucinate. They see an idyllic, painless environment instead of a battle, and right when the game starts, you are going into South America to basically save the world for the Mantle Corporation. You're told you're going to go kill a warlord that wears a coat made of human skin, and there's all kinds of human rights violations and atrocities, and you, being the good guys, have to go put a stop to it.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I'm all about a righteous war.
Yeah.
Sounds like the beginning of every first-person shooter game that we've done so far.
Every Call of Duty.
And Vanquish and Gears of War. And
Well, when this was originally coming out, they were saying how the original plan was for this to be the PlayStation's answer to Halo.
Really?
Yes, they said that with a straight face.
Wow.
And it was made by Ubisoft
Yeah.
as a PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah.
Yes. There were plans to port it for Xbox, but poor sales, you know. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, I don't know.
It just seems weird to me that they'd call it the answer to Halo and have it as a multi-platform thing instead of just especially made by a company like Ubisoft.
Technically, it was a different time, man. 2008, it was weird. Things got weird.
Very.
Yeah, I remember.
But so we start off with I have just written down in my notes fake ass Terminator music.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that's a pretty good?
That sounds about right.
And Shane Carpenter, our main character, our playable character. It's a first-person shooter, so you're just going through the game as him. He was born in 2023 into a world of war.
Oh.
It's pretty badass. And then it says that it's now the year 2048.
Yes. And he just got out of college, from what I remember.
25 years old?
That's what he said.
Man, he's pretty dumb.
He's a doctor.
Oh. Dr. Carpenter.
Yeah.
I think he said he dropped out at one point.
Yeah, I think he was just getting his life back in order. And then he
joined the military.
Then he got recruited or something.
But it's not the nation's military. It's the Mantle Corporation's military.
Yeah, is this a private military?
Yes. Yeah, because basically it's a great idea if large corporations have armed forces.
Oh, obviously.
That's always a dystopian future thing.
Yeah, so we start, they're going to the Boa region of South America they're very gung-ho about being military bros.
They're so fucking annoying.
I know, it's bad.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's kill him!
Whoosh!
They do the boosh thing a lot.
Punch me in the chest! Hoo-ha! Kick me in the nuts!
Yeah! Suck my balls! Yeah! Wait, what? No! What, bros? No, come on. Anyway, so I didn't realize till the end that they're on. I thought it was like an aircraft carrier. It turns out it's a land walker.
Yeah.
Really? You thought it was an aircraft carrier with all the trees going by?
It is an aircraft carrier.
It's a land carrier.
But, it's aircraft carrier on land, which totally doesn't make any sense.
It's like that stupid movie, The Mortal Engine, where those big things just drive across the country. And
Never seen it.
I think it's
It
called
doesn't
The
make
Mortal Engine.
sense, though, because how would it transverse without destroying everything in its path?
It does destroy everything in its
They
path.
build roads in front of it.
Oh, really? They just it's a paver on the front?
That's what it looked like.
I don't know why it has to move. Why can't it just sit still?
Well, then it'd just be a base.
Because they put wheels on it. That's why.
Can you make this whole thing move? Yep. Well, we got to do it then.
If we can, we must.
Just doing circles.
Anyway.
It might have been.
So you're on the land carrier. You see a plane go down, and you and your bros have to go to the crash site to help out.
Woo! No, all your bros except for Tyr.
Yeah,
Tyr.
Tyr's not allowed. He gets kicked out of the mission.
He's not drugged up enough.
Yeah, they're like, you have your nectar? Do you have your nectar, son?
Yeah, I
Duval.
do.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Your eyes aren't all bloodshot. Get out of here.
Yeah, your eyes don't look fucking crazy, so you can't come on this mission.
I love that.
But Duval is the leader. He's the main baddie in this. Well, no, he's the best main good guy. But he says shit
Ruined
like,
it. Oh.
Yeah, he says, I just spoiled it. I'm so sorry.
All right,
guys
what
can
did you
go ahead and
think?
Tune
How did
out.
you score it? Did the story work for you?
We'll set a marker in the episode when the Tom Hanks lot comes up, so you can just fast forward to that. But yeah, so Tyr gets kicked off by Duvall. Duvall's saying a bunch of rah-rah shit like, helping the country the Lord forgot.
And Pesci
That's a
and
direct quote.
Watchstrap.
Pesci.
Watchstrap and Pesci, yeah.
I like Watchstrap. Like, that's such a dumb name.
It's because he's so skinny.
He's just as big as every other guy.
That, I bet, dude, that screams of, like, people in a writer room, like, what can we call him? Skinny? No, I've
Slim?
heard that before.
No.
Slim? No. Stretch? No. I got it. Watchstrap.
Oh my God, it's brilliant.
Oh, you nailed it, bro.
What do they
Let's
do
take
to
an early
watches
lunch.
in the future?
Wow. I've seen some pretty thick watch straps.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. They're just completely indistinguishable outside of their names.
They are. They had different bro accents, but
And where do their helmets go when they're talking? Because there's like cut scenes where they don't have helmets on.
well, when you put your helmet on, it looks like it comes up over your head, like from the suit
Yeah.
or something.
No, maybe.
Kinda like Dead
the
Space's.
shield comes down.
Yeah, like Dead Space or something.
Maybe. But if we're going to get caught up on the helmet, oh boy.
You're the one caught
So,
We
up.
have to because it's fucking yellow. That's brilliant in a war zone.
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, you want everyone to look like a bumblebee. Especially in the jungle, like having a huge yellow dot right on your face.
It's a bumble in the jungle.
Oh, come on.
Ah. Thank you.
I quit this podcast.
You're not allowed to. I tried.
So you arrive at the crash site, and we get our first nectar disruption. And I use that term because that's what's flashing on your helmet. It just means that the meds are wearing off, basically.
Yeah, and you start seeing weird stuff.
You hear screaming and shit.
Yeah.
But what does Duvall say the screams are?
Some animal.
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Don't worry about it. I stepped on a dog. It's an accident.
Go talk to the pilot.
Go find a pilot. He doesn't even tell you to.
Does he? I'm pretty
I
sure.
think you beg to, like, should I check on the pilot?
oh,
Like,
maybe.
Oh, no, I'm looking for drugs.
So eventually you do go into the ship that's in half and pieces all over the jungle floor. But the pilot's in there, and he's all fucked up. And for some reason...
He's talking about his mom.
He used to be a boxer,
Oh, yeah.
semi-pro,
Does it,
and then he dies.
he had a flash of lucidity.
I don't think they let the pilots do the nectar.
I know. I thought that too.
Yeah, you think that'd be...
Because that's why he didn't care.
Yeah.
Because they have to be sober to fly.
I would imagine. You don't
That
want
would at least make
don't-
sense.
You don't want your pilots hallucinating.
I don't think. Do they hallucinate on the drug?
Well, it changes what they see, and you kind of want your pilots to see what's actually there.
Yeah, not just like happy smile.
Yeah.
I'm flying into the smiling sun.
Oh, look at this cloud. It looks like a penguin.
Now that game I'd play.
Yeah.
Is that just what In Dreams is? Or is that what that Dreamland? What's the game called?
Dreams?
Dreams? Is that what Dreams is?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what it is. I think you have to make your own
Yeah,
things.
Dreams
in
is like,
Dreams.
it's like a Little Big Planet.
It's like a blank canvas, man.
Okay.
you
So,
Tell us what happens next.
so you get you call a chopper. You need to clear the area, which means murdering a bunch of rebels. Then you head out, and on the chopper you hear from, I believe it was Pesci. That was like taking candy from a crippled baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So you're dealing with a bunch of class acts, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, they're on drugs.
That's true, but they're good drugs. They make you fight better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
obviously.
don't think the drugs make you a dick.
But
Maybe.
But
you do.
on the escape chopper, Duvall says that the rebels, the goddamn rats, as he refers to them, stole the nectar, and they need to settle the score, which is, what every normal military does, settle scores.
Yeah, they're always looking for drugs.
Sounds like a street thug trying to get their drugs back.
Exactly.
exactly
Like a
what
bad
it
mafia
is.
movie.
They're on the ship. They get another mission en route to go to the Gambo South Beach to secure the area. And then as they're flying, they immediately get interrupted because they say that Skin Coat Merino has been spotted nearby.
Skin coat.
Yeah, because he wears the skin of the people he kills.
And he eats the people, too.
Yeah.
He's a baddie.
Bad fucking guy. So Duvall talks a lot about how love and everything is just a chemical impulse in your brain, man. And we're just goddamn monkeys with brain waves, man.
For this part, I just wrote Duvall as the Reddit biochem guy.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's like he aggressively got high on philosophied.
I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore.
Got philosophical.
Got philosophical. There you go. You got it.
Pontificated. It's the second time I use that word. Fucking what's up?
Yeah.
See if you can do 5.
Well, pontificate some more, please.
Yeah.
Well, they fight through an area and they say fuck a bunch, and you make it to a cafeteria where you get another nectar disruption, and you see a bunch of dead bodies.
I thought this part was kind of actually cool because I guess if you're playing the game, you don't really know if you're just fucking up, like if you're seeing things or if...
Is this after you're in the copper plant?
Yeah, the factory kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is in the facility.
Is this after they tell you to kill unarmed people by saying...
The empty hands.
Empty hands or grip away from holding a gun, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, that's correct.
Duvall says he was here before. He killed all the empty hands.
It's brilliant.
Just normal military stuff.
And then you see Skincoat running away.
Oh no, what's he doing?
Running away.
Oh yeah.
Then you just do a bunch of stuff. You keep getting those nectar disruptions and seeing some shit. But ultimately, at the end, you finally catch up with Marino, and you talk a bunch, where Marino says stuff like, there are 2 sides to every war. Are you sure you're on the right one?
Yeah, he really tries to high road you here.
He's like, yeah, you're listening to propaganda, man.
It's a good band.
Propagandy.
He really does a lot of high roading.
Yeah.
Which, for all you know about him, that's odd coming from a man who wears the coats of the skins of his enemies, but here we are.
But look at his coat. It's 100%
It's 100%
cotton.
cotton, man. He goes out of his way to tell you.
I can't believe they totally dropped the ball saying it was merino wool.
Oh.
Like, they could have done... there was a joke there. They blew it.
No, man, this game is serious.
That's not a joke if it's not funny.
It's a joke.
Well, he said it wasn't funny.
Jesus.
Well, fuck you! Why don't you tell us what happens next?
Pesci and Duvall and WS come and grab him, and then for some reason you end up on a different elevator that you can see what they're doing to Marino, and they decide to start torturing him.
Yo, take his finger because he took our drug. I mean, our nectar.
So they cut off his finger. I don't know which finger it was.
It was the pointer finger on his left hand.
That's an annoying finger to get cut off, I guess.
I know.
How you going to play guitar?
With your right hand.
But you need both.
Do you?
Anyway, you get to the top, and a helicopter comes and picks you guys up. And then they get on to another thing of calling you a pussy.
Yeah, because they want to cut his hands off.
Yeah, they want to cut his hands off because that's more like the drugs, I guess.
Yeah. He took a lot of our nectar, so we should take a lot of his hands.
Yeah, part of hand.
Hoorah!
Yeah, chest bump.
Sure do. Fuck that guy's hands.
And one of them calls you pussy.
Yeah, which is great. And then we get
They drop the F-bomb too.
Then we get one of the classics from first-person shooter games, the helicopter crash.
Yes.
Happens in every single one, and guess what? Everybody lives except the pilot. They always die.
That's because he wasn't on nectar. If he was on nectar, he would have survived probably.
That's speculative, but I love it.
There's nothing to back that up.
How does everyone survive? Wait, the pilot, like he's not in a seat strapped in.
Every single game we do, everybody survives except the pilot.
No, but that's a good point. You'd think the pilot with his helmet on and being strapped in and in a seat designed to take a crash, they'd be the ones that survive, but no, they always die.
Yeah, they must always land head first or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably. Probably land head first. You're right, Syintist.
So you crash into a swamp.
And then this is the standard, I've crashed, I don't have weapons, I'm by myself level.
Yep.
That every first-person shooter has to have in this era.
And you're hallucinating on top of it because you're going through withdrawals.
Yeah. Then some weird guy comes and finds you. It's like, follow me.
Well, this is after you hear about Alpha Team. Go kill him.
Oh, he's a code Haze.
Yeah. Oh, titular code.
They said the name of the game in the game.
Yeah, it's basically you're getting charged, or not charged, you're getting attacked, chased by a Black Ops unit because you are running out of drugs, I guess.
Yeah, they can't help you.
Because you're withdrawing.
Yeah.
So
got to kill you.
Take them out.
They couldn't just give you more drugs.
They're trying, but it's not working.
No, they got to murder them. So and you can hear their radio the whole time because you're on the same unit, and
your mic.
You hear them saying like, "Oh, I see him. I'm gonna shoot him." Blah blah blah. That kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But you eventually escape and you reach Marino again, telling you all kinds of crazy shit about how Nectar makes you see a nice, cleaned up version of the world, not the horror that is actually going down.
And that you're going through Nectar withdrawal.
Yeah.
Right.
And he also tells you that you had sympathy. I've never seen that before in a mantle soldier.
Right. There's a lot of talking, a lot more high roading.
Yeah.
A lot of Marino saying, "Hey, we're not the bad guys here," and Nectar shit looks pretty fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Does he tell him? No, he doesn't know why they attacked this place. And
yeah, he's like, we're not doing anything. We're just living here.
Yeah, I think that comes a little bit later, but I know what scene you're talking about where he's like, why were you told to kill us? Because of human rights atrocities. He's like, cool, where? Where do you see any of that happening?
Well, obviously there's none in this room right now.
Yeah. Classic.
That's what he should have came back
talk.
with.
Yeah. That's what a bad guy would say.
Exactly.
And it's like, what about, what else did you hear? Ethnic cleansing? Okay, who's being cleansed?
What ethnicity? Seriously.
And he's like, He's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's all some bullshit. Anyway, so while you're speaking all this stuff with Marino, Duvall shows up.
Ooh.
With his
cronies.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yeah.
Pescian jockstrap.
And they keep saying boosh a lot, and Duvall keeps saying that they're all apes and meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes on like a 2-minute diatribe about how all of meat is. It was a weird meat analogy.
And he's holding a gun pointed at you, and he doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
No.
He just runs away in a car.
Yeah.
His gun runs out or jams, and then he's like, and he leaves in a Jeep. He's like, you guys got this right.
Yeah.
And he just rolls out.
Hoo-ha! We got this!
Yeah, and then it's the Pescian watchstrap boss fight.
Yeah, which the watch strap fight was like, you just punch him once and take his gun and shoot him. Wow.
And then you
Yeah,
watch
pretty
Pesci
much.
die.
Yeah.
Teabagging him the whole way.
Uh-huh. Classic Pesci.
And the whole time he's bleeding out, he's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Like, they went for real emotional resonance. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking cartoon character. Why am I supposed to care about him literally at all?
Yeah, they should have really just killed him right away. He didn't have to.
Kind of thought that's how they have people
That's the
when
drugs.
they die. Yeah.
Just the drugs talking, man.
Because doesn't he start talking about his mom?
He said, don't tell my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
This is the moment where Marino does the whole, why are you here? What ethnicity? What crimes? And that's when you as a character realize this is kind of all falling apart pretty quickly.
yeah, well, you are a traitor, so you got to pick another side now.
Yeah. You don't really have many choices.
One side's trying to kill you, the other side's trying to turn you.
Yeah.
So
But I like how Marino says that before Mantle arrived, they didn't even have an army.
yeah, they just had to join together to fight off the army.
A well-regulated militia.
Yep.
Right. But the point I'm getting to is they both ask each other, why is Mantle here? And they both have no idea the real reason why they're here.
But there's a distress call we can go.
Yeah, because we think the distress call is one of your guys, one of the Mantle guys.
Possibly.
So we'll go check on it.
Yeah, and another classic from first-person shooter games, get on the vehicle and drive. Shoot some stuff while you're at it.
You don't see enough of that.
No, never. I did like the little moment where they're in the chopper with Marino and he's like, hey, what's your deal? He's just talking to one of the soldiers.
Yeah, he's just ignoring them.
And Marino's like, yeah, remember when you killed a bunch of their friends? They're still not super cool with this whole thing, so...
They'll warm up if they want to. Give them time.
Yeah. You just killed all our friends. They're like, no, wait, my Baxies. You called Baxies on their murdered friends, and then,
Hey, I didn't mean to do it. I was on drugs.
I'll just do what I'm told. Hoo-ha.
Basically, you finally, you make your way to the Gambao South Beach, and you come across a ship. It's like a cargo ship that's run ashore, I guess.
Yeah.
And who do we meet here?
Tyr.
A bunch of black ops soldiers.
Oh, that too.
Well, Tyr first.
Yes.
If you remember from earlier in the episode, he's that guy that's drugs weren't good enough, so he got kicked off the mission.
Yeah, and somehow he escaped to here. And
I have no idea how he got here.
Yeah,
He must
why
have
would he
ran
even
through
just
the
be
jungle.
looking at this?
they probably were going to follow that story in the part 2, Haze 2.
Did he find, like...
Hazier?
Did he hear rumbles about, you should check out this fucking cargo ship
Yeah, I
on
don't
the
know.
shore?
Who knows? But apparently he sabotaged your thing, so the nectar didn't really work as well.
Yeah, he's like, remember that time I was like, hey, let me check your shit.
Yeah.
I fucked it up for you.
You're welcome.
But yeah.
Basically, the whole point we're getting is Tyr thought something was weird. He opens up a shipping container and shows you a bunch of dead soldiers. Dead mantle.
It's got to smell great here, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
Because this like sea box is full of fucking dead bodies.
There's no bullet holes, man. Notice that?
Yeah.
Turns out that Tyr put it together that nectar just kills all the soldiers eventually.
Yeah.
So
And
this is just their way of scraping those away, like hiding the dead bodies, basically.
Yeah. And there's a plant in this area that makes nectar, so they want to get it and burn them all down so nobody else can have nectar.
Yeah, they want to synthesize their own nectar and be the only ones who could do it. It's for profit.
So,
Big pharma.
right, it's all about cornering the market, basically. It has nothing to do with human rights atrocities. It was all some bullshit.
Oh, capitalism at its best.
As true today as it always is.
You just wait till the Google Marmy comes to your fucking town.
The Marmy. Wow.
The swarmy Marmy.
Am I supposed to be scared of the Marmies?
The Google Army.
That's not what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
I heard Marmy.
So did I.
The Google.
Marmie.
No, okay, you know what?
You're going to go back this week and listen to it and you're like, oh, I did say Marmy.
Nah, it's bullshit. I said the Google Army. Anyway.
Whatever.
Maybe we just made another entry for Poppascotch's correction credit.
Correction, I did say Marmy.
Anyway. Tyr gets shot in the face by the Black Ops soldier who pops over like a shipping container, goes bloop, and is like, okay, see ya, and then leaves.
Yeah, he's just like, I got a shot. Like, he
Taking it.
says it loud enough so he can hear it.
Yeah, I got my eyes on Tyr. Got a clear line of sight. I'm going to pull the trigger soon. And then Tyr's dead.
But you continue on. You have to fight your way to the top of a building, and your whole point was to get to a chopper with Marino, and you escape after shooting a bunch of mantle soldiers.
Yeah, Marino starts describing war crimes from when he was a kid.
Can you tell us one of the stories that he discussed?
Something about throwing a kid in a fire. I don't really
There
remember.
was a little girl.
Bit off their lip.
Someone bit her lip and then threw her in a fire, but she wasn't totally in the fire, so it only burnt half her face, and then her arm crinkled up like an old newspaper.
And now she's a crime boss and flips coins all the time.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It's fucking weird. It was completely inappropriate.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already on board with your mission here, buddy.
Yeah,
like we don't.
Like, she doesn't
we don't
even
need you
show
to
up.
sell us. I know, right?
Now Marino just likes talking about war crimes, I guess. I was there. I saw the whole thing.
He's trying to prove you the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yep. This is Marino's propaganda.
But then you get a distress call from the village is being attacked by Mantle Corp.
Duval again, that bastard.
So you got to fly off to defend the village.
Yes, you get to the village, and I don't know what was going on in the cutscene, but you're just shooting turrets or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anti-aircraft
Duval's
guns,
there
maybe?
on a helicopter you have to shoot down or something.
Yeah, Duval's drop
And I
ship.
guess you start at the village, and then you make your way to the observatory,
Well,
which is where
after you're done defending the village and beating the dropship.
Oh, yeah. I love how they pull it together when they're talking. Tyr and
Yeah,
Carpenter, when they're like,
you need a place high enough.
this has to be run from a central location. Well, it's got to be high enough.
The observatory.
Oh, that's obviously it.
Yeah, because that's the only place high enough where they could control
What
the
does
Mantle
height have
soldiers.
to do with anything?
I have no idea. Especially in 2048, it probably
Yeah.
wouldn't matter at all.
There's satellites, right?
But that's where they think the thing that controls all the nectar is at the observatory.
The administrator, as
Yes,
it's called.
yes, administrator.
But I don't know where they're getting the... So it's the Okay, this is what I don't understand. It's the administrator. So is it the thing sending the signal to all nearby soldiers that actually administers the drug on them?
Yes.
It checks.
Okay.
I think it checks your levels and then sees if you need it.
Yeah.
And then pumps
What's
it.
interesting is if they believe if they destroy it, then all the soldiers will go into withdrawal.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Make them easier
Or they
to
won't
attack.
have any
Or
way
they
to
won't-
administer the drug.
They won't die.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just doing it so they can attack easier.
Yeah.
But there's no like manual drug release or local drug release or anything like that. It's just the drug is completely useless.
Well, they don't want to OD, so they probably don't give them local use.
Yeah, I guess.
But why would they give a fuck if they OD? They're murdering all of them.
Well, they got to keep them alive as long as possible.
Yeah, that's why there's a central computer that runs
Yeah.
all of it. So if one ODs, they all OD.
And that's the thing we all know about IT is no redundancy. Redundancy is for losers.
Exactly. Just like IT.
Fuck you. Anyway. So moving on, for some reason I don't understand how this got to it, but you need to babysit transporting a missile?
Yeah, because it's their. I don't know why they're moving it there either.
It's their only missile.
Yeah. So you got to take it with you?
But was the point to take the missile to blow up the observatory? Or was it
No.
to steal it for other reasons?
It's supposed to blow up the land carrier.
It's to blow up the land carrier.
But I don't know why they
gotcha.
bring it with them.
Because the observatory has a neat missile launcher
Oh, okay. All right.
that this fits.
And then another classic from first-person
guess.
shooter games, you blow the bridge behind you so nobody can follow you.
Always a great long-term idea.
Yep. And
That's my favorite thing.
And you make it to the cable car that has to drive you to the observatory.
Of course.
And nobody at the top of the observatory thinks to stop this cable car.
Yeah. There's a car coming slowly at us.
It's coming right for us.
Just like in fucking Austin Powers
Yeah.
just screaming.
Exactly.
I mean,
out of
they've
the
got
way!
they've got all these transport helicopters with all these guns flying around. Why don't you just take out every cable car?
Well, how are they going to get down from the observatory later?
Oh, true. All 5 people that are watching.
With the choppers. That's how.
It was a rhetorical
Most
question.
problems you're thinking about can be solved with helicopters.
It's always helicopters could solve anything.
Pretty much. Speaking of helicopters solving everything, so you get to up the hill by the cable car station, and then you get to the observatory, you blow it up through some...
You got to do the
kind
other
of weird
classic thing. You got
sequence.
to blow the generator.
Ah, that's what it is. Blow the generator.
Genius.
And then everyone's like, I guess it worked.
Yeah.
And pretty much the second you destroy it, the soldiers start going through withdrawal.
Yeah, it's weird because they start acting real stupid.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, the one soldier's like, oh my God, I threw that little girl on a fire.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny, actually.
It's the only reason they told that story.
Yeah.
And then he blows himself away. And I did write in quotations here, and hilariously killed himself.
And I thought it was great because the guy tried to do CPR on him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, blah, 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 and then shoots himself in the face.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got to think it's a first-person game. So you're just standing there watching this, like from 4 feet away.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't
man,
say a
that's a
word.
bummer. That is some shit, huh? All right. Well, moving on.
But yeah, now he took out the administrator. We can go attack the land carrier.
Oh, before this, you need to clear the air. So you go up to the top of the observatory. You just see a bunch of people freaking out and killing themselves, and then they're basically pushovers, and you destroy the AA guns.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Marino gives his victory rah-rah speech.
And this is where you have second thoughts, right?
Yeah.
This is just like Independence Day. It had the same emotional weight.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
I wish one of the things I said if I won the lottery would I'd make myself a parade in Palmerton. And I'd end at the park, and I'd go and I'd give that speech.
That would be nice.
Yeah. This is our Independence Day.
I'd actually use lines from all speeches through movies.
Well, yeah, I would too.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, just saying dumb shit the whole time, but I'd end with the Independence Day thing. I'd be an awesome rich person.
But after his rousing propaganda-filled speech, you head to the land carrier and you fight your way through
Yeah,
it.
we're going to strike a final blow.
Yeah, but should we? I mean, drugs aren't working.
Yeah, they're defenseless. Would we actually attack
They're
them?
defenseless, like you guys were a couple
We gotta have our revenge.
Oh, but that's not the point.
So, great impression, both of you. Why are you on the land carrier fighting your way through it, but then they just blow it up from far away anyway?
Well, you got to get on there to lower the defenses so they can blow it up.
Yeah.
The
And then he tells you
Spaceballs theory.
Yeah.
Then he tells you you have to stop it. He's like, the missile's already on the way. You have to stop it, or else it's gonna miss. But when the missile actually hits, it's still moving. So I didn't understand that.
Anyway, but for some reason I heard one guy say "no retreat, no surrender," and it made me laugh. I wrote that down.
Nice.
Great '80s movies reference.
But you run into Duvall on the land carrier.
No.
Yeah,
Don't
believe it
tell
or
me
not.
he was driving the whole thing.
And he's also losing his mind, but he seems to still be really into this mission.
I don't think he's losing his mind. I think he's always been insane.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're supposed to grasp now.
I wrote blah blah with Duvall because he goes off on a fucking Marino type rant about everything.
Yeah, where he's like, these drugs didn't make me crazy. I was crazy. You're not locked in here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how Carpenter's response is, "You're not on the drugs. You don't have to be crazy anymore." And then Duvall eventually just comes around to, well, a lot of people say this is good, so majority rules, bro.
Yeah.
Now let's start a boss fight.
It's like you've been fighting for these people forever, and then this one guy tells you it's not cool, and all of a sudden...
Right. And eventually you blow him up.
Yeah, well, he made the most sense.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. You kill him, and then you get to the deck and get in a chopper with Marino, and the rebels blow up the land carrier.
Duvall's the one who says, don't tell my mom.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's...
I knew someone
Bummer.
said it.
It's fucking weird.
And then you escape right before the missile hits.
Of course.
And,
Classic.
then Marino starts giving a speech on how he killed all the rats.
All these animals.
Yeah.
And we're the men.
We'll take the drug and make my guys better, but we won't make them do it.
Right. He's
Blah,
like,
blah.
dude, you guys, it's cool if I take the nectar because I'm a cool dude. Like, I won't abuse it like these assholes did.
It was so good.
I'll only give it to people
I'm
who want it.
cool, bro. Don't even worry about it.
That's basically his whole speech.
It's exactly like Stummies.
Go on.
Yeah, so I guess we're supposed to glean from that ending that the old adage, what is it? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I just thought that they both were the same.
Yeah, we're all the same.
pretty
That's
much.
what I got out of it.
Yeah.
And war never changes.
Yeah, both people
No,
have dicks in a
that
war.
was Fallout.
Yeah,
War
yeah.
never changes.
But you're kind of right. It's like that. Because, I mean, both sides are just, let's kill everybody else on the other side.
What the fuck? Both sides want the drug so bad. It's like, all right, well, you just killed all these guys without the drug, and you saw how easy it was to stop the drug.
Yeah. You
Why
did
do
it.
you
You did it
want
with
it?
your ragtag forces.
You're right. That's a good point, huh? You
But
just
I
saw
think-
the drug in action and saw it fail.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, we need some of that drug. Like, for real.
But I think he wants to make like a hippie commune where they take the drug and there's no war.
Well,
nothing.
he wanted to do the war. He wanted to get back at them.
Yeah, but they're all dead now.
Yeah, well, not all of them.
So that's it. That's the whole game. We did it. We survived. And did you guys, or do either of you watch Black Mirror?
Yes, it's exactly like the episode of Black Mirror.
Yes, the episode's called Men Against Fire. Yep. Do you want to explain what happens in that one there, Dr. Scientist?
Yeah.
Don't they have some implant in them? Or something?
Yeah.
They go to war and they're fighting monsters. But
Yes, they and the media have all been led to believe that they're these feral monsters like I Am Legend style.
yeah.
Okay.
And they go and like constantly raid these places, and one of the monsters makes like a light that does something to their mind, and the guy actually sees like humans there instead of monsters.
I don't remember this episode.
And then he finds out that the implant was just making them see them as monsters.
Oh.
I actually wrote that down.
Dude, that's so deep.
It was a much better story than Haze was, but
They ripped it off.
Yeah. They're just like, you kind of have a good idea here. We're going to actually make it good.
Yeah, nobody played it, so we'll make a movie. We'll make a Black Mirror episode about it.
Yeah.
It was like the third season of Black Mirror, maybe?
I don't remember it.
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah, well.
But it was almost exactly like that, with the drug at least.
Yep. So, how about we wrap it up, guys?
Let's wrap it up.
Sounds some good stuff.
So, we're going to start with you, Dr. Scientist. It's been a while since we started with you. We're going to go with final thoughts. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
I wouldn't play it because I don't play these type of games.
Yep.
Did the story work for me? It wasn't bad. It's much better than the other first-person games we've done. I think you outscotched yourself here and picked a decent game instead of a terrible game.
Do you think I missed Scotchied?
Yeah, you missed Scotchied.
Decent's a strong word.
Well, as far as Scotchies go. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It was interesting. Sci-fi type. Kind of who's the real enemy bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was probably one of the best Scotchies we've ever done. I gave it 5.
Wow.
You keep forgetting Max Payne. I picked that one. Like, we all liked that one generally.
That was a good game, yeah. Great
Yeah, but
story.
that wasn't a Scotchy pick. That was a I like Max Payne, let's do that pick. Because I think you also picked Dead Space.
It wasn't a spiteful pick.
Yeah. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
you
a
trying
fuck
to
you
be
guys
terrible.
pick.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty much the same type of little stories that we get in every single first-person shooter game. But it's just a nice little drug-infused sci-fi type one. So I give it 5.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, let's go with you then, Chump Slap. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
I wouldn't touch this game with your dick and him pushing. Classic.
Fuck.
No, it looked horrible. Even I'm a fan of first person shooters, and this didn't even look good. It looked like there were 3 different weapons.
I don't know. I didn't see much of the gameplay, actually.
Yeah, and it didn't even. I don't know. It didn't show you hit markers or anything when you were killing people. This is annoying. I didn't like it. Did the story work for me? On a very basic level, as it was a story. It had a beginning and an ending. I guess it worked. The whole idea of where did Tyr come from? Tell me more about this guy. Why was he so in tune with what was actually going on? Where did he get the information?
You're supposed to figure that all out in Haze 2.
Probably.
He seems definitely like a better character arc, right?
Yeah. Seemed like he knew something. Duvall, the rest of the guys, Jockstrap and Pesci, horrible. I didn't like any of them. They were all just
Bros.
bro
Brotacular?
douches who just wanted to kill. And they got a buzz off this cocaine that was injected into them or whatever.
I think it was more like meth.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I was like, it was cocaine-y, the way they were all like, I got a great idea.
Nice. Very nice.
So, the story, worked for me. I wouldn't play it. I scored it a 4.
4.
I can't believe I scored higher than you.
But as a Scotchy, I'd like to hear what the Scotch
Yeah,
himself
but this is
has
a
to
25 on a Scotchy scale.
say. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? No, because there are a lot better first-person shooter games and just shooter games in general, like the Division 2 available right now.
I was just going to ask you for a recommendation.
I honestly, I remember this game coming out, but I honestly don't remember if I played it. I may have played through this entire game, but this was before mandatory trophies, so I have no way of knowing if I did.
Oh, interesting.
Unless it had trophies and you didn't get any.
Right? No, let's not be ridiculous.
Well, that's what I mean.
But,
Check your thing, and if
There's
you have
probably an
trophies,
update for trophies, but
I'll Google that right now. Keep going.
So, would I play it? No. There's better first-person shooters, and I'm not about to go back to one 12 years old Also because the gameplay looked very by the numbers of that time. Like you had the mission where you're alone by yourself in the wilderness with no weapons. You had the mission where you're on a chopper shooting things. It was just, I've played this game a billion times already. Mm-hmm. So no, wouldn't play it again. Even if it was an HD remake, wouldn't fucking play it again. Did the story work for me? I think it did on a base level. It gets an A for effort. Because it tried to do something different with the first person shooter genre, who was basically
it was.
We did Killzone. Like it was just finding any excuse to have you shoot at things.
All right, yeah.
And this one's like, well, hey, let's make it a little interesting. Let's add this drug, and now war's not cool, and blah blah blah. So they tried. I'll give them that. They tried. It also just really feels like a game that was rushed.
Yeah, it did kind of feel like that.
I'll give
you know,
that.
like they had a bunch of really great ideas in there and things they could do, and then they're like, fuck it, just make it work. We got a deadline. I could be wrong. Maybe it was shit from the beginning, but, whatever. So the story, I think overall it did work, and it made an effort, but it still was... It was very weird how characters like Pesci and Watchstrap and Duvall, everybody was real cartoony and over the top and fucking ridiculous. But then they had those scenes that were supposed to be like real emotional weight, like when Watchstrap gets shot, or when Duvall's like, don't tell my mom, or the guys blowing their own heads off because they realized the shitty things they did. So it was very weird. It was a weird dynamic. Like it didn't pick one direction.
It was more funny than it was supposed to be hard, like heavy. You know what I mean?
Right. Like they should have just leaned into the funny or leaned into the heavy. Like what I would love to see is if like Call of Duty did this exact thing with all the seriousness and the war simulation and all the technology stuff they do with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And treat it 100% seriously. I would definitely play it. I'd play that remake.
Yeah. Okay. Me too.
But it also did a really bad job of not showing you. It told you instead. So you had Marino doing his diatribes and Duvall doing his diatribes, and it's like, well, show us how shitty these people are. Show us the horrible things going on. And
environmental storytelling really wasn't a thing then.
Yeah, that's true. But what I score it, this was one of the few games I came up with a score before this moment right now, and I gave it a 5 because damn if they didn't try, with the story. They tried.
And compared to other first-person shooters, it was okay.
I thought it slipped just under Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh, I definitely put it above that. I put it with all the other ones we did. Alien, Colonial Marines, Vanquish.
That gives us a score of 14.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm looking at our numbers correctly, is the third worst game of this year.
What was worse?
Gears of War.
Oh, yeah,
had
that was this
13.
year? Seems like so long ago.
130, yep. And then the game right before that we did the week before, Call of Duty Ghosts, at an 11.
Oh, wow. And I gave it a 5.
You actually gave both of them a 5, if I'm not mistaken here. But yeah, that's that.
That sounds about right.
Final thoughts, or should we just go ahead and close the book on this one?
I think I've said enough.
Yeah, I think it was rushed, but it was a decent idea.
Yeah.
It was much better as the Black Mirror episode.
It could have been way better, but a swing and a miss.
Yeah, go watch the Black Mirror episode instead of this.
Yep. God bless them for trying. And let's go ahead and move on to our favorite segment of every week, which is Syintist, Tom Hanks' Lock of the Week.
The Lock.
Yeah, every week we ask Dr. Syintist if he can give us a Tom Hanks media something or other.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You tell me, asshole. You picked the fucking story that was in the World War II museum only.
Yeah, seriously.
So I guess I can't say Tom Hanks movie.
Just say Tom Hanks lock. Tom Hanks
Tom
vehicle.
Hanks lock.
Tom Hanks media vehicle.
A piece of Tom Hanks content that Syintist recommends every week. So this week, Dr. Syintist, what are you going to give us?
Well, since this movie was going to be hard to tie to any game, I'm just going to go with a glimpse of the worst possible future and say, go see Philadelphia.
Oh, I knew this was coming. Ooh. It was like a sick Tom Hanks. You bastard.
I said it's the worst timeline.
So What is the movie Philadelphia about? For those that don't know.
What happens when he gets coronavirus? No.
Whoa.
He is
Don't put that
a
out
gay
there.
man in the 80s, I think. 80s, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be 80 something.
Yeah, has to be.
And he's fired for being gay, and he gets AIDS, and he sues his company. And
Is he fired for being gay, or is he fired for having AIDS?
He's fired. Well, I think both.
Well, it was the gay virus back then.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah. Also stars Antonio Banderas as his lover.
Nice. I didn't know that.
I think it is.
It's been a while. And isn't the
You
attorney...
just made that up.
I could have just made that up.
Fuck.
But
isn't
also
the
has
attorney Denzel?
Yeah, I was gonna say Denzel Washington, another
Yeah.
great actor.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with.
Did he win a award for this?
I think the movie might have won one, or
Yeah, I remember it being huge. Like,
yeah, it definitely won some awards.
definitely award winner.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that does it for
somewhat.
this week. 1993's Philadelphia, which won 2 Oscars, actually.
Yeah, what did it win?
Winner for Best Actor in a Leading Role for Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And then Best Original Song for Bruce Springsteen's Streets of Philadelphia.
Boo.
Yeah, and
He
it was,
made he made that song for the movie?
yeah, that's weird.
I guess so, yeah. It was original. Yeah, so it was
Wow.
for the movie.
I didn't know that.
I had no idea.
Antonio Banderas is his gay
okay.
lover in it. Yeah, I just checked.
Well, look at that. I'm not going to watch it again because it's too heavy for me.
Yeah, it hits way too close to home now.
Yeah.
Well, that does it for the Tom Hanks Lock of the Week. That brings us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Fuck, marry, kill.
I was trying to do D sounds.
Every week we ask Chump Slap. We give him, Dr. Syintist and I give him 3 characters from the game we
man,
just
I didn't
talked
think
about. And Chump Slap needs to determine which one he would have sex with, which one he would marry, and which one he would murder. And this week, Syintist, I believe it's your chance, or your time to do 2 characters?
Yeah, I didn't even think about this at all. Hold on. All right.
Poor guy.
One's going to be merino, skin coat.
We know.
Okay.
The other one is going to be a combination of Petchy and Wash Strap.
Oh, fair.
I mean, does it matter which
No, there's just 2
one
of them
it is?
exactly
Like,
the
it
same
could be-
character. And third one you pick.
Jeez, you picked everybody.
Yeah, seriously.
No, there's still other characters.
Are there, though?
There's like 3.
Yeah.
You could pick the main character.
Or Duvall or Tyr.
We have too many bad guys. I'm gonna go with who?
Or Corporal Wood from the beginning.
I'm gonna go with Duvall's mom.
Oh!
Do we see Duvall's mom?
We hear
No,
about her.
just mentioned. Don't tell me about. I mean, do you want me to go with another dude? I'll throw another.
No,
dude.
that's fine.
Okay. So that again is Duvall's mom, the combo of Pesci and Watchstrap,
Okay. Got it.
and
Skin coat.
Marino.
Kill Skin Coat
That's the right
because he's a
choice.
fucking piece of garbage. And I really, don't tell me you're better than me and then turn out to be worse than me.
That's good words to live by. I mean, don't fucking high road me every chance you get and turn out to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that Mike Tyson interview he does in Canada? He did in Canada TV.
When he tells the guy, fuck you.
Yeah. You're like, you seem like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
I never saw that.
You gotta
I'll
watch-
YouTube it immediately.
Yeah,
so good.
just look like YouTube Canadian interviewer with Death Wish.
Yeah. It's good. But no, kill Marino,
Yep.
marry Duvall's mom. Just so I can hold that over him.
You'll show him.
Yeah. Fucking your mom, Duvall.
So you gotta fuck Watchstrap and Pesci?
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Get in a watch strap and Pesci sandwich.
Yeah, as long as we're all on Nectar, I think it'll be all right.
That's. They just don't seem like the most attentive lovers to me, but you know, what do I know?
I know, because I could probably go over in a corner while they're fucking each other.
I imagine they're both like Christian Bale from American Psycho.
Yup, exactly. Looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, flexing.
That's what I'm saying. I could just slip out.
Let's say someone out there can strongly disagreed with your idea and plan to just slip out of
Or
this
writes
three-way.
fan fiction about it.
Or wanted to write fan fiction. Seriously, Chump Slap will read your fan fiction. Send it. Where would they send that, Sir Chump Slap?
They just send that to plottytime@gmail.com, and I will read all fan fiction. Can't guarantee I'll masturbate to it, but you never know.
He will.
And then say someone wanted to get to us on the socials better of why it's kind of a dick move to hook up with Duval's mom. Where would they do that, Dr. Syintist?
At Plotty Time on Twitter and Instagram.
Fantastic. Well, that does it for us. So, I don't know. Go play some games and don't do weird drugs.
Like nectar.
Wash your hands.
Yeah. Save Tom Hanks.